Hi, I'm Paul Foster.
And I'm Laanya, and welcome to the season finale of CAMOKAKIS Whole Lot Fall In.
Now, because this is our season finale, we're going to do something a little bit different. But I'll reveal that after we introduce our guests.
Let us introduce our first guest, who never fails to amuse us, but gets on my nerves most of the time. Let us welcome back Das!
In Singapore, I need to make fun of you so that you remain grounded.
You are too much.
Our next comedian, ladies and gentlemen, a man that loves humor. Let's welcome Fuzz!
Yeah!
Yes!
What's up, brother?
And on that note, we have our third funny man returning back to us. It's Haresh!
Hey!
It's good to be back as a returning champion.
To add a little bit more beauty to the mix, let's please welcome Tay Ying!
I am here to bring more honor back to my family.
Oh, I love it, Abe.
Hey, but guys, why are we wearing different colours? I mean, I'm colour deficient, I can still tell the difference.
It's because this is a special episode where we'll be training and doing challenges across the Army, Air Force, and Navy. I hope you're all ready for the challenges, but more importantly, the training before we get there. Are we good to go?
Yeah!
The armour formation is a combat maneuver arms equipped with tanks and armour fighting vehicles. We play a crucial role in the SAF operations. The key strength of an armour force is to capitalize the combination of firepower, mobility and protection to spearhead the maneuver for our army and to punch through the enemy defence lines. The Hunter. It is Singapore's Army's first fully digitalised platform. It is also part of our SAF foray into a smarter, network-centric fighting force.
Okay, guys, follow me. Damn!
It's ginormous.
Yeah.
When I learned that we will be driving a Hunter, my first question to the producer was, are you sure?
I thought it was a joke that was running around meant to make me feel bad, but no, it was the truth. I don't even have a car license.
Now, to train safely and progressively, the trainees go through two main phases, the basic and the advanced phase. So in the basic phase, they learn to drive, shoot, and communicate using onboard systems. They then learn to operate as a crew, comprising the gunner, operator, and the commander in the advanced phase. So in the Hunter, we have the all-round surveillance system, the GPS, as well as a communication system that allows you to navigate, gives you better situational awareness, as well as to interoperate with others.
Okay, watch your head.
Watch your head.
Oh, okay. Okay, flush yourself into...
Oh, so much easier.
Today, I'll be showing you how to put on the harness seat belt. So you could take a look at the back. Okay, strap it in between both of your shoulders. In between. As you can see, there's the green color labeling and the orange labeling. The green is to tighten and there's the orange to loosen. So when you want to loosen, always remember two hands, pull it above.
Oh.
Okay, but you want to tighten, pull it down.
2 on 1.
Okay, like this?
Yep, so once you're done, I want you guys to fasten the seatbelt harness together, the buckle. Remember, the buckle must not be located at your diaphragm, so you would like to tighten the waist seatbelt first. So you can find the two green straps and pull it towards you. Okay, yep, that's right. Yep, tighten by pulling it. So I'm going to show you how to mount up the vehicle. So we always adopt a 3-point contact, both hands on the handle, and climb up like this.
Oh.
Yep.
So can I come up now or what?
Yep, you can climb up now.
So scary, ayo.
Okay.
Is it okay? It's not too bad. It's
Bring
not too
yourself
bad.
up. Okay. Okay.
You see this, right? Give a kick.
Okay.
You wipe platform, then to the seat.
Seat, okay. Getting in was great. It's super easy. You just gotta find your footing, you get in, and but I have to say that it was a little bit cramped for me.
Pull and pull this stand down.
I couldn't really reach back to get the lever to close the
Step up.
hatch, but it is what it is.
Let go your hands
I'll
up.
deal with it, and I'm very much looking forward to actually driving it.
I was very pleasantly surprised when I sat in the Hunter and it was air conditioned. That was my first surprise. However, when I started driving it, I was almost dying of nausea. The problem with the driving is I don't know when it is the best to change gears. So whenever I change gears wrongly, the thing will jerk. And when hunters jerk, they jerk like crazy. It's like a full-on bumper car ride. Oh! Yeah, okay. That's a little bit dizzy.
Permission to inch forward to check clear, left, right.
Check my left blind spot. Yeah, engage. Right. It was pretty draining, but I felt so good because still can't believe I drove a Hunter, guys.
Through the journey, I actually enjoyed the obstacles. Not as bad as I thought it would be. I was very confident. So for the first challenge, we have to get our life. If we don't have it, we can't even do the challenge. So Das and Fuzz, you guys better pass or else I'm gonna make a fuss.
So one of the obstacles that we had is the gullies, and that's the one which I have the most difficulties with. I really couldn't control my accelerator because we had to increase when we go up and then release slightly when we go down.
But at the last one, I tumbled a bit. So I just realized that I need to overcome that last slope of the gully and I'm done.
So what was really interesting was rain started to come down. And when that happens, all you're gonna do is you gotta keep pressing the air button.
So every 10 seconds, I was like cleaning my mirror. It's like more taps. I love this. What's a little challenge, right?
Accelerating.
Congratulations, guys. You have just completed your driving test. You are qualified to drive the Hunter AFV. Congratulations, guys.
So this is happening.
But my main question is, are we going to win or not, Laanya?
I don't know. Your main question should be, will we make it out of this alive?
Stop asking all these questions.
Okay, let's get on
Let's get on.
Oh, so far so good,
Cover.
Oh, it's time for the gully!
Let's go home!
Screaming, squealing, being dramatic. Guys, this is not helping.
Right here, turning right. The second obstacle is the trench. This one was fun. This is where I got the biggest scream from Tay Ying because my exit from the trench was quite hard.
Bro, you okay?
I'm taking out my plum, man. Okay, the first 10 minutes was all right, but towards the last 10 minutes, I started to feel a bit sick. So I took out my best friend, which was the sour plum, and it worked wonders.
Jokes aside, I think Laanya is doing a very, very, very good job.
I just tried to remember whatever I had learned through the training. I think I did okay. I brought all of them back alive.
You guys will be split into two teams. Team 4 will stay behind. Team Laanya will head towards for the orientation for the RCWS.
Okay.
Yay!
Do you know
So
what's happening?
excited, you know?
Good afternoon, everyone. We'll be looking at how the hunter weapon system works. So follow me.
Yeah!
Time like this.
Hey, come.
Both of you walk, go.
Nonsense!
So just now they talked about the laser warning system, right? Yeah, so this is the one. There's one at each corner. When I was training Team Laanya, they will make jokes and have a lot of side conversations. Do you remember what ICS stands for?
ICS, OCS is you go before. ICS, I don't know.
I see, I know. What?
It starts with independent.
What does and I are 100% disruptive. That's what we do, you know? We can't pay
We're
attention.
able to like visualize what's happening. They were discussing something amongst themselves. Now I want to ask, what is this view again? Were my teammates paying attention? Did everybody look at how my teammates didn't care?
We gossip also, we can multitask.
Up to
Laanya.
700 meters, correct?
Okay, stop getting distracted. Thank God for Ruth, because she was the one that actually stopped them from going on and babbling and just completely forgetting that we had a responsibility and a game to win. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you so much.
This is your MK44S. This gun itself has break into 3 components. So the barrel assembly, followed by the receiver assembly, and lastly the feeder assembly.
We will be asking them to actually train on the stripping and assembly of the cannon itself, and also to let them familiarize on the parts on how to actually operate the RCWS.
So this opposite direction.
So it's push A, tap.
Yes.
Overcome with force.
Hang on. It was really not easy. I really gave all my strength, but that thing just couldn't come off for some reason. I'm pretty sure I was being sabotaged. I mean, if Laanya could do it, how can I be the only one who couldn't unscrew the thing?
Okay, got it.
Okay. Lanya's hands are made for hard labor, you know?
Right, ready.
All the way. Your boat will actually move.
Oh, must press and turn at the same time.
Oh! You hear that? Tay Ying, you hear that?
Bye, it's a wrap. Pick on someone your own size, sister. I've gone through 12 episodes before you. A little knob never threw me off.
You guys have already done stripping assembly. Now we will proceed with the loading and unloading drill. So before we load, right, we need to use the upload wrench to turn 1/8.
Oh,
Yes. Yeah.
okay, it's
What?
out.
Okay, next you will align into the flexible chute. And then you just have to lift it up.
There you go.
Correct. Then one
Don't
more.
put your hand and all that inside.
Until it's flush. Yeah, so it's done already. Okay, so now we will be removing the barrel itself. Just have to pull it downwards.
One
Okay,
rotate.
unlock, and then pull it out.
Okay.
Is it out already?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay,
My elbow gonna come out.
with 3 people holding on to it.
It's like the python at the Singapore Zoo like that they will hold, right?
Okay, now you all will put it back in.
Bring it lower a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, and then now push it back in.
Oh, okay.
Okay, find the word align over here.
Align.
So the align, right,
Must
the
go
arrow
with this one. I know.
go with the
Very
white dot.
smart to all of this.
Then slide it all the way. After that, you will turn.
Turn. Lock.
Rotate. So this,
Oh, wow.
yes, it's locked.
So now what we are going to do is, I need you to trace it downwards.
So hard to control.
Yeah, very good, very good.
For the gunnery tests, we all had to see how good we were at moving the gun and tracking targets
AP, target, identify.
Okay, go.
and then lasering the targets.
Yes, so press the button.
Firing live rounds is very exhilarating. To see the round just hit the target, there's a kind of satisfaction you have in your heart, like, ooh, I did that.
It is quite difficult to aim and fire because the controllers are very sensitive. But with a bit of practice, I think we could generally fire well.
For the gunnery challenge, the gunnery instructor and me both volunteered Das because not only was he the fastest, he was also the one with the most control over the MFCH itself.
If I had to choose the best gunner, I would say it's Paul because he was the most accurate. I think it was due to this reason that he was chosen to be the gunner.
Control to Hunter 2 and Gunner. Next is your gunnery challenge. You are going to fire 3 times 3 round bursts at the target that appear at the butt. Once you are ready, when the target is up, you may proceed to engage. Charlie up!
Gun.
Identified. Can I place?
Yes.
Fired. TPT, target 10. Base. 723. Fire. TPT, base. Fire. My gunnery challenge performance, solid.
I was completely capable and I think just life failed me.
Okay, Hunter 2, this is Control to commence your Hunter Killer challenge. Full sector. Okay, watch your front, scan for enemy targets.
Roger that. Crew scan report. Gun sight to right sector, gun to left sector. Gun, AP, target A.
Target identified.
Yeah, working with Tay Ying is great. No nonsense, just pop, pop, pop. Got the job done and yeah, I was pretty proud of how we did.
Fire.
A down.
Target, gun, ceasefire.
Gun, ceasefire.
Run, TPT, target 12.
Target identified. Having Laanya as my VC is the most calming thing that a gunner can have. It's a very sweet voice in your ears and it gives you that kind of like calm feeling as you're trying to, you're trying to lace.
Commander, unite, gun.
Haresh was very calm. It was actually quite a breeze, this challenge.
Lace 628 meters.
I memorized all my verbiage. I did follow instructions. I think it was pretty good.
80, target identified. Overall, I thought my team did a great job. We had amazing teamwork, great synergy, great communication. We deserve to win.
I think that my team is in fact better than Paul's team because we have everyone with all the talents put together. It's like 3 Paul Fosters. 22 meters.
Fire.
Okay, guys, you are done. In my hands, I have the result for the challenge. Let me announce the result. There are 2 stations. The driving station consists of 50 points. The gunnery station, 50 points. Team Paul, you are the winner of the Armor Challenge.
Yeah!
Hi, welcome to Fastcraft and Training Unit, or FCTU for short. I'm Captain Alex, Officer Commanding for Fastcraft Koi. We'll be going through some of the training that we go through on a daily basis, such as burning and unburning, flag signaling, and pitching. These exercises will also be used for the challenges that you'll go through with us. So behind us are actually the Fastcraft that you'll be doing on board for the challenges. If you guys are ready, we can go and collect a life jacket and we'll go on board for the training.
Right, let's go! Yay.
FCTU is one of the 5 units in 3rd Flotilla that specializes in honing the expertise of Fastcraft operators. In FCTU, we operate the 23.4 meter Fastcraft utility and the 13.6 meter Fastcraft equipment and personnel to provide ship-to-shore capabilities for the RSN. These craft are able to carry both equipment and personnel to areas that a conventional ship is unable to go.
For now, we slip off.
Yeah.
We'll let go of the stern rope first, followed by the head rope. Once the stern rope is on deck, we will open up the craft. Okay, let go stern rope.
Because now he's turning it just using the 2 motors.
Alright.
Yeah.
That you have to get used to, I think.
Yeah. That one in the distance,
Yes, correct.
Okay.
Nice.
And then what should I use for the... What should I target at? It was the first time I've driven a craft like that. I think the closest thing I've driven is a small powerboat and a jet ski. It was weird because right next to it there was a steering wheel. So this one took a bit of time getting used to because yeah, you control the throttle and all that. After a while, you get the hang of it. Okay.
Because you are going too much left,
Yeah.
yes, counter back.
That one in the distance.
Yes, correct.
Okay.
You see more than one, Haresh.
I can't even tell whether it's red or could be brown, could be green. Because I'm actually color deficient. Yeah, so I see something there, I'm going for it already.
You're on the right track.
Yeah. I can go faster?
Yeah,
The concept is pretty similar when it comes to driving a car and then driving a fast craft. But definitely driving a fast craft is a lot harder because firstly, you're not on land, you're in the sea. My problem with driving the fast craft was that I couldn't gauge my turns properly because I would overturn, either that I would like somehow go the other direction. I don't know, it was a bit confusing for me, even though I was there for only about 5 to 10 minutes, but it felt like a very long hour to me.
Oh yes, so many interesting things happened. So our dear friend Fakkah Fuzz, he was driving and acting like he's some Formula 1 driver of the craft.
And then you can actually, whoa, stop. Whoa, guys, you see this?
But you're just taking us in circles.
Is it weird that I'm starting to get seasick from my driving?
You are seasick,
I'm just kidding, I'm just
No,
saying
you
that.
are not kidding. You are the one who came down from the armored vehicle with the head. You're holding a ball head and coming down like that. You're dizzy.
Really? Really? You're gonna expose me in front of national TV?
You are already
in front
exposed.
of national television?
But all of us were fine. So sometimes it's very important to not be overzealous. But from my hunter experience, actually, Fuzz is a really good driver. Not for his motion sickness, I'm sure he would have excelled. Getting their attention.
Form column.
Form column.
If you're the guide boat, you have to use the
Okay, so I'm not a guide boat, I'm the second boat. So I'm this one, I'm raising this.
Pickup speed. Pickup speed is only 1. So you just do 1 time like that.
Oh, pick up speed like that. Then charging, then it's like that.
Yes.
Okay, you got it.
Then
Slow down.
slow down is like this.
Yep.
Stop is like this.
Stop.
Coxswain, stop!
So now charge.
Charge is like this.
Retract.
Retract.
Seaman, turn starboard.
Starboard, right?
So this is
Starboard.
Coxswain, turn starboard.
turning starboard.
So what the red and green flag does is that it differentiates which hand you're holding it from. So the red, if I'm not wrong, is on the left hand and the green is on the right hand. Because sometimes left and right, starboard and port are a bit confused. My direction is not very good. I'll do like that. In every boat, right, there will always be 3 people to operate.
Actually, total there's 4 people. 1 coxswain, 2 seamen, and 1 tech. The tech is in charge of the engine.
Now that we know that there are 3 roles, can we choose what roles you want? Seaman 1,
Hey, I'm Seaman 1.
Seaman 1.
Yes. I don't think I'll make a good coxswain. In fact, I think I'll make a really, really bad one. I will leave us lost at sea and we will not know where we're going. Yeah.
So you're Seaman 2?
Seaman 2? Yes.
And I am the one.
Sea person 3.
No, I'm a coxswain.
I determined that I wanted to do something more laid back and chill. Like signaling, like pulling rope, like, you know, this manual labor, no need to use brain one. But the coxswain, I feel like, has to carry a lot of, it has a big responsibility. So multitasking, not my skill, not my forte. I'm better at other things, I'm funny, and I'm happy with that.
How do you guys feel?
I feel good on the boat, but I don't feel good about looking at the flags. I can't tell the difference.
Okay, I'm the opposite, okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I think I feel more confident signaling.
Right, and I think I noticed that as well. So I'm actually quite happy for you to be the
Driver.
the
coxswain.
Yeah.
Okay, can. Yeah.
Means that we will be the signalers then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
so Seaman 1, Seaman 2.
Okay.
But let's determine who will stay on this boat and the lead boat.
Cool.
Boom.
Boom,
Boom,
boom.
boom,
Easy.
boom, boom, boom.
So now we are going to alongside on the starboard side. Before we left, it's on a figure of 8.
Okay.
So now we are going back. No, we need to pass the eye since we are going alongside the pier.
Sure.
Set up.
See what he said?
Faster up.
So this one.
Make sure that you won't go back.
Oh, okay. Pull hard, and then turn this fella like that.
So watch your time, what you do.
3 turn, we close it off.
Oh, this is closing. Okay, cool.
Hit up, Sig up.
Double up. Do another one.
I cannot catch up. Oh, like that. Okay. And here. Okay. All right. Midship double up.
I think you guys have done well in the training so far. I think you guys are ready. Do you guys feel ready?
Yeah.
You're ready? Yes!
If you guys are ready, then shall we proceed with the challenge?
Yeah. You're not ready?
I'm scared.
Hero on deck!
Moving off.
Then continue.
Nice and easy.
Oh, okay.
A little bit more outside. I actually do have trouble like telling left from my right, but when it comes to driving this fast craft, I can tell between starboard and port side.
Oh, right, she can back it up, right? Come on, Laanya, you can do it. Yes, Laanya, this is good.
Pass head.
Roger. I think I am a good seaman because you know why? I can tie that rope very well to the dock. Like, you know, like I only have one job. And as Seaman 1, they say your job is when the boat docks, right? You are in charge of, I'm good, right? But the other things, I'm not sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Terus tinggal.
All right.
All right.
Good.
Okay, seamen, stand by alongside starboard.
Standing by starboard.
I think I totally got the easiest job. And I got the most fun job. And I got the most shaded job, which was great. I didn't have to be in the sun. I didn't have to wear gloves. I was like, you know, on all those yacht parties, you see the person behind the controller, you know, hey, cheers. I felt like that guy.
Head rope prep.
Stern rope prep. So for the alongside, I was on the stern rope, Paul was on the head rope, and Haresh was docking the craft. So what we did was that Haresh would try to dock the craft first.
Seamen, throw head rope.
And then Paul would, at the head rope, he would pull the craft in.
Seamen, head rope, hold.
Head rope, hold.
Seamen, throw stern rope.
Throwing. What I remember was I pulled with my entire might. It felt like a tug of war, but a solo kind of tug of war. I was like, oh my goodness, I actually have the strength to do it. But then I realized it's because they reversed in, so yeah.
Get it tight, get it tight.
Stern rope, single up.
Okay, cool.
Seaman flag, form column.
Acknowledging your flag.
Read.
That's
Red.
Red, huh?
Red, yeah,
Red,
red,
red.
red one.
Red, okay.
Form to acknowledge.
Roger.
So that's turning port.
Form column.
Form column. During the flag challenge, guys, I will be honest, I should have paid more attention when they were giving the briefing. Because when it came to the point where I had to show the signals, I honestly didn't know what I was doing at all.
Seaman, stand by.
Seaman, stand by.
Flag, turn starboard.
They can't see me.
Oh, you step.
I have to step here?
Yeah, be careful of your...
Okay.
Turn starboard.
So that is...
Turn starboard.
Turn starboard.
Turn starboard. Green
Turn
on.
starboard. Yes.
So when I was signaling to Fuzz, people noticed that he made a mistake. But what y'all didn't know is because I gave him the wrong directions and then he made a mistake.
I knew it was us. I knew it. I'm not that bad of a seaman actually. If I had the right signals, I would. You know what, guys? Oh, that's a relief. Huge weight off my shoulders.
Woo! I already knew they were going to get the wrong signals. At this point, I was just basing it off my instincts on where I should go. So I was like, okay, I guess I'm just going to trust God now.
Seaman, flag charge.
Flag. Forward to acknowledge.
Brace for impact, stand by.
While I was doing the beaching, they did note that I wasn't perpendicular. It's very hard to tell if you are perpendicular to the beach because you are a little far back. To me, it seems pretty straight to the beach, but I guess it was bad parking.
For the flag signaling formation challenge, I thought me and Tay Ying did awesome. She's a clever girl. She knows what she's doing.
All right, acknowledge. So now we go one big loop.
2 vessel lengths, I like it.
Yeah, man.
I guess if anything, she had the harder role of the two because she was getting instruction from her boat to signal to my boat. So all I had to do was, as long as I saw her signal, I just had to reciprocate. So I'll give Tay Ying all the credit. As long as I could see her, follow her flag signal, we were all good.
Charge.
Ready to charge.
Hooks in, charge!
Charging! Okay, stand by for brakes! I knew I was towards the end of the challenge. I'm not going to be able to drive the craft anymore, so I went faster than I think I should have. So when we beached, I think people could feel it and we went quite deep in.
Yeah, so well done guys for completing the challenge. The overall winner for the challenge will be Team 4.
They didn't know what they were doing, so it's okay.
Thank you very much.
Hope you guys have fun. Thank you.
We are now at Paya Lebar Air Base for our next challenge.
I heard we're going to be learning how to don a pilot suit, learn some air marshalling skills, as well as to conduct pre-flight checks.
But what we're about to learn sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, and all of us are going to be on our way to becoming the coolest pilots and the best weapon systems officers.
Well, guys, it sounds like you're all ready, so let's take flight to greater heights.
Hey.
My role as a pilot is to employ the F-15 SG to ensure mission success as well as to ensure that my formation comes back home safely. The role that we play in air defense is to ensure that we are on standby 24/7 in order to be at the correct place at the correct time to defend our skies.
As a weapon system officer, my duty is to assist the pilot in navigation during the flight and also in the air-to-ground phases of the flight. I'm responsible for finding the targets on the ground using the onboard sensor and employ a weapon on the target that I found. So first thing first, you have to change to your flight suit that is on the rack behind you.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Let's do it. I'm so excited. Let's do it.
There's a few parts to the pilot suit-up training. First is your jumpsuit. That's the easiest. It's literally trying to get in.
That's fast.
Very slow lah.
After which you put on a vest.
Put it over the shoulder, the Velcro.
Where's my shoulder?
I know, right?
So it was very tough and time consuming to put it on, and there were many steps and we had to make sure that, you cannot skip steps because at the end of the day, this suit is supposed to protect us from anything bad that's going to happen while we are flying in the skies.
How do you all turn it?
I never thought it would be so complicated, and I feel that flying a plane itself is already complicated, but I did not know that suiting up itself is a challenge on its own.
Okay,
Next, you're going to buckle up the leg. So over here, you will see a tab. Put a tab through this hole over there. So this way, right?
Oh.
Through this here, yeah.
So you won't have to bend.
Because the legs will take a while.
Yeah.
Moving on, we're going to wear the helmet.
Okay, I'm going to put this on, guys.
So how do you put it on?
Hey, now I know where your forehead is. I took a joke right out of your mouth.
This is the fun.
So after you put on your skull cap,
Haresh looks like the Power Ranger villain, those buddies that come and
okay, so after you put on the skull cap, you're going to put on a helmet. It's a visor. So it's kind of like sunglasses. So and then you can put this down.
Put this back for you.
Yeah, then you become like a sunglasses.
So after putting on everything for the first time, it actually felt quite snug. It was a bit difficult to walk, but yeah, I felt like a badass.
Right, guys, are you ready?
Yes!
Yes?
Yes.
And your time starts now.
Okay. Good luck, guys. Choose first. When it came to the challenge, my team was actually quite good. We did quite well. It was just a matter of putting everything on and finding the right way of doing it. And Haresh was very quick, actually. Haresh was quite fast. Tay Ying struggled a little bit, and I think I was in the middle of both of them. So I had also said earlier to both of them that if someone was struggling at one point, that we should help that person because you cannot move on to the next piece of equipment or gear until you have completely zipped up and buckled up.
Laanya, you seem to be very confident, huh?
Y'all are doing everything but dressing up on time, huh?
I have a feeling that I'm going to get motion sickness from this because I have to bend down and all that. So you all might be wondering why we were talking a lot while doing the challenge. The reason is because before the challenge, we actually told each other that we are going to call out and sound off what we are doing.
Just make sure you button first, not just the zip.
How come I did that? Put on weight suddenly, why cannot fit in this? Just remember, clip it in the front end, turn it around.
The most challenging item in the entire suit that I have to don is probably the NTG. So the many latches that lead from bottom all the way to top. When you are bending down the latch, I didn't realize that when you get up, how much of a blood rush you get. Because the blood rushes very fast. Anybody need help?
A bit too late to ask this question.
Does anybody need help?
I think you can do this side for me.
Who? Mana?
Sini.
This side. Okay, sorry. Sorry. I need to ask for consent. Are you consensual?
Yeah,
okay, consensual. Okay, good. Okay, I need to ask because this part is very sensitive.
Before I give you all the consent, you come and help me with this.
Okay.
What? Consent.
Sorry. Okay, inhale. Okay lah, wasn't too bad.
Just make everything tight as well, guys. Wow, Haresh, you're damn fast, man.
Yeah. Okay, we're almost there.
So many sides they want to put clip.
Okay. Keep on!
Okay, come. Team
Right, welcome guys. We are here to learn how to execute our pre-flight checks. Alright, I'll be bringing you around the aircraft and showing you what we actually look out for on a day-to-day basis. So first things first, this is the radome of the aircraft. We'll be looking at the general condition. The surface must be smooth. Okay, so the next thing we'll look at over here is the pitot-static system. So the things that we check for, actually, if you look from the front, you can actually see that there's a hole. Make sure that it's not blocked. So now we'll look intakes of the aircraft. So this is where the air goes in. Taking a look, make sure that it's clear, there's no foreign objects in the intake as well. So now we're at the back of the aircraft looking at the horizontal stabilizers. As you move on a little bit forward, you'll be able to look down the exhaust of the mighty F-15 SG. Make sure that, again, no foreign objects, nothing obstructing the exhaust of the aircraft. One thing that we will also check the wheels of the aircraft. This is the main landing gear of the F-15 SG. Again, we'll take a look at the strut, the white and silver surfaces, make sure there's no oil running down it, general condition of the tyre as well. Right, so looking at the targeting port, make sure that the glass is not cracked. Right, on the top is our infrared search and track sensor. Just make sure that the black shiny surface is actually made of glass, make sure it's not cracked. Once that is all good, we'll accept the jet and then we'll go up to fly from there.
So now it's your pre-flight check challenge. So we have planted a total of 5 anomalies on this aircraft that you have to find out within 5 minutes for this challenge. Are you ready for the challenge?
Yes!
All right, your time start now.
Okay, y'all split up. Y'all go from the back. You do the back.
This one is wrong.
Then teddy bear.
Sir, I found one, Emily.
Okay, that is correct. You found one.
Okay, good. I'm keeping it. I don't do all that.
Okay.
So I thought that I'd be very good at finding all these anomalies. But Laanya was so fast and she was running around the craft just pointing out all these anomalies, whereas I felt like an anomaly on my own because I was just not as fast as her.
There's another anomaly here.
What is the anomaly?
We have to remove this. I know this is not meant to be here. Correct?
That is correct. You're supposed to remove this before the flight.
And we found another anomaly here. This is not supposed to be here.
And that is correct as well.
Yes. I found an anomaly.
Must check whether got
Here, there's a pen. They actually tried to be smart and try to hide a pen under a wheel like I was not going to catch it.
Wait,
yes,
I know.
That is correct. You found the 4th one.
Sir, the 5th one is this.
And that is correct. That's the last one.
Yeah.
The 5th one.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah, did you find any anomalies?
I realized.
Just sit here and be quiet.
Wait. I realized that the anomaly was myself. You were right at the beginning. I contributed absolutely nothing to this challenge.
Yes, thank you.
All right, Team Po, your time start now.
Okay. I think I found one already. Okay, one.
Okay,
So
that
this
is
the
correct.
second one.
So 2 Okay, 2
Oh, 3 here.
3.
Yep, that's correct.
Okay.
So
There's one up there.
Nice one, Haresh.
Yeah, that's correct.
All right, 4.
Now we can split lah.
Okay, now we split.
I think
Okay,
now-
most of the items were very obvious. You know, they're either red and outstanding, but the pen was the one that really caught us out. Oh, got it!
Wait, what?
Yes!
Nice.
Yes, that's the last one.
Oh! How did we miss that?
Wow.
Okay,
That's
we
a
found
tricky
everything.
one.
Good job, guys.
Woohoo!
Marshalling is important as the aircrew has limited vision. They rely on us to maneuver the aircraft into tight spaces safely and accurately. So today we'll be teaching you guys about aircraft marshalling. So there will be 5 different signals. So the first one is when we need the aircraft to go straight.
Okay, so you just need to open up your hands, come together.
Okay, next we have going left.
Left. Let's move your left hand.
Next we need the aircraft to slow down.
Slow down. Gradually come
Slow
to
down. We need the aircraft to come to a complete stop.
That's where we'll go up and then crisscross.
We are going to show you guys how to marshal the aircraft out of the shed.
Okay, just give me a 2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up.
Put it together.
Put it together.
And then push it out.
Push it out.
So next, we will ask the aircrew to wind up the engine. By doing this, then once the aircraft is wind up, we will bring the aircraft forward. So we will send the aircraft out. So after this, what we do is we give the pilot the last signal.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, next, what we also do here is we do creative marshalling. Creative marshalling is actually a tradition within all fighter squadrons. And this actually builds morale within the guys, and it builds camaraderie between the ground crew and the ops crew. I'll show you guys an example. Instead of whining, assume that we are using, we are fishing.
Yeah.
Then we hook onto the aircraft.
Why?
Then we wind it back.
First one will be how to make the aircraft come to the complete stop.
Oh.
Stop. And slow down.
Slow down.
Stop.
It's slow down.
Like inertia and all that.
How to make the aircraft go to the left.
Left.
To the left, You are asking a very good question.
Indeed it is.
It's to the left.
I think this one need to minus. No, I'm just kidding.
I raised my hand, excuse me.
Oh, okay. So I got the wrong idea. Okay, next, how are you going to make the aircraft come forward?
Move forward. That's a very good question.
Two more to go. How are you going to make the aircraft go to the right? Okay.
The right.
Right. Your
This way. Just follow.
The right hand move.
This way.
Okay, like this.
I got it.
Okay.
So for the last and final one will be how to chalk south.
Chop out on.
Come. Then you put together. Then you go down and come outside.
This one.
You all don't know all this.
This one.
So I'm gonna be the aircraft. I'm gonna actually be simulating the plane, the F-15.
2, 3, start.
Alright. Rodeo.
I think the red plastic bag, it came up because we were talking about a Matador. So the Matador, we wanted something red. Then we asked the flight crew whether we can use props. They said yes. The only thing we could find was a plastic bag. And also because Paul is such an environmentalist, we knew that waving a plastic bag would piss him off. And then he would want to run into it.
And off we go.
Alright, good job.
5, 6, 7, and 1.
Do not turn so much.
And hop. Check. 2, 3, and out. Out. You got
Okay, so now we have come to the end of our challenge. Basic air marshalling, the winner is Team Paul. Good job to you guys.
Who do you think did better in the creative marshalling? We'll put it to a vote. If you think Team Laanya did better in creative marshalling, you can put up your hand.
So guys, don't forget previously you had still did 2 challenges in front. So we're gonna sum up the score overall for today.
So as for the suit-up challenge, Team Paul won the challenge.
Wow.
The reason why is because Team Paul is faster and more accurate.
Cool. Okay.
As for the pre-flight checks challenge, the winner of the challenge would be Team Laanya.
You guys did it faster.
How does this help? Does was the one that helped us win. Help us win the
so
challenge.
helpful right
Yeah. It was because of
Well
Daz,
done,
we wouldn't have
guys.
won.
Well done.
So what does this mean for the overall challenge?
So in conclusion, it's a tie.
As promised, guys, that was triple the fun and excitement as we took on all the challenges across the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy.
And although my team has to concede to defeat to a slightly stronger team, I must admit that we all had so much fun. This has been a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and my heart feels so full. so full.
Well, we've been falling in over the last few months, so now it's time to officially pass out.
Let us do the shout-out one last time. CAMOKAKIS!
Hold on, falling!
I definitely had a lot of learning experiences, things that allowed me to grow as a person. Definitely some trauma, which I tried to overcome. I think I did an okay job overcoming, but not without the help of you, Paul. Not only have you been a great team leader to your teammates, but also to me.
For me personally, it was just experiencing training in all three services, the Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. No one gets to do that, so we are very lucky to be able to experience all that. And also a big thank you to all our celebrity guests and our trainers for teaching us so much and taking us through this journey. It has been amazing.
Indeed. Well, this is the last episode of CAMOKAKIS Whole Lot Falling.
CAMOKAKIS Whole Lot Fallen is brought to you by